All right, guys, this is a testimony for Victor. He has a great community right now, and he asked me that, like, hey, can you just do a shout out for me real quick? And I said, yeah, why not? You're an awesome dude, so why not? So a little bit about Victor. How I met Victor was my friend, my brother in Christ, Elijah. He's actually praying for personal training. He was like, hey, I need to get stronger. I need to get bigger. I need to get, just buffer. And he's like, feeling a little down on himself. Victor calls him the next day on Sunday. He's like, hey, God called me and told me to talk to you. And that's essentially how we met. So Elijah introduced me to Victor on Wednesday. The next day, a few days later, he's like, hey, I've just met this guy. I don't really want to bring, people that aren't serious around you because I'm running a tech company. I don't really have time to make friends and stuff that's not serious. And then he brings me Victor, and Victor's just this light, this joy. This is like, positivity. And I'm like, oh, who's this guy? And this is just a few weeks ago, like less than 2 months. Like I've known this guy for 5-6 weeks. And Victor has just been such a positive inspiration in my life in the last, just a few weeks. He can literally change your life, your mentality, your whole outlook on life. And that's the one thing I just wanted to point out was Victor. And, working on this personal journey right now, I'm over here chubby cheeked. I'm used to being, like 50 pounds lighter, and we're working on that right now. And that's something that, daily we're working on it. And I'm less accountable than he is because he'll show up right at the time that we're supposed to be working out. And I'm like, dude, I got a business run. I don't have time to be in a training every single day. But when I'm there, it's just like, it's such a great time. My heart's pumping. In 15, 20 minutes, he'll give me a better workout than I'll do in 3 hours at the gym. So it's like, this guy knows what he's doing. He's a great personal trainer. He has a great community. And he's just such a servant to his community. He's such a servant to those around him. And, he's helping people back from addiction problems, helping people back from suicidal problems. And he's helping people with their terrible business. Well, I shouldn't say terrible, but they just have failing businesses, and he's helping them out. And people that are showing up in need, and he helps them. And that's the one thing that I admire with Victor, is that he's just always a servant, and he's a servant to the Lord because he's a godly man. And he fears the Lord, and he praises God every single day. All he does is pray all day, and just God gives him blessings. God gives him more burden on his yoke. He's making him a stronger man. God has challenges for Victor, and he's stepping up to the challenge every single day. And that's the one thing that I really admire about Victor, is that he's always giving it his all. And that's just the one thing I really like about him. He's a really cool guy. He's definitely a wild card. He comes from a troubled past, and so do I. So that's why we kind of get along. But yeah, this guy's awesome, and you definitely should check him out. Check out his community. He has a free community. He's gonna create a private community as well. We're gonna be charging $50 to get personal training, and then he's gonna create a one-on-one training. He gives one-on-one training, amazing, worth every dollar. That's high-end training. This is for professionals that are looking to get that motivation every single day. And then he's also, has all kinds of personal coaching, and it depends on your degree of how often you need to meet with this guy. But yeah, just overall, 10 out of 10 would recommend. Yeah, if you need a real man in your life, this guy's that man's man. He'll definitely help you out in all the situations. And he's a benefit to my business. He's a benefit to my mentality, my emotion, my motivation, all things in life. I'm actually running a church service with him and his community every Saturday, and it's been amazing. So shout out Vic, you're an awesome guy, and love you, brother. So I wish you the most success, and I hope this testimony reaches out to some people and just shows a positivity. And he kind of looks like a wild card with all the tattoos, but he's such a sweetheart, man. He's a lovely person, and great time to be around. I'm gonna steal him for myself though. He's coming to Arizona. We're gonna find him clients in Scottsdale, Gilbert, all over the place, and he's coming out here. So it's gonna be amazing.